Good morning everyone. Today we discuss a brief account of evolution, origin of human being, Miller experiment. Later we discuss PU questions. With this I am going to complete this chapter, evolution. A brief account of evolution. Cellular animals means cellular life. 2000 million years ago, 2000 million years ago, cellular life evolved. 2000 million or 2 billion. 1000 million is equal to 1 billion. So 2000 million years ago, cellular life evolved. Cellular life evolved 2000 million years ago. We don't know how cellular life evolved from non-cellular life. So first formed life without any membrane, that is non-cellular life. From the non-cellular life, cellular life evolved 2000 million years ago. 500 million years ago, invertebrates evolved. Invertebrates evolved 500 million years ago. Jale species evolved 350 million years ago. Jale species evolved 350 million years ago. 320 million years ago, seaweeds and few plants. Seaweeds and few plants evolved. First life on the land is plant. So plants invade the terrestrial habitat when compared to animals, or before the animals invade the terrestrial habitat. So first living organism on the terrestrial habitat is plant only. Similarly, so in 1938, scientists discovered coelacanth fish in living condition. They thought that coelacanth fishes were extinct. So coelacanth fish has low fin. Pectoral and pelvic fins are fleshy lobe. So coelacanth fishes, dipnoi and osteolapids. These three groups of fishes have low fins. The limbs of amphibians evolved from the lobe fins. So osteolapids are the ancestors of amphibians. Amphibians evolved from osteolapids. Not only osteolapids, but also coelacanth fish and dipnoi also possess lobe fin. So before 1938, the scientists thought that coelacanth fish was extinct several million years ago. But in 1938, Miss Latimer, museum curator Miss Latimer, identified the coelacanth fish in living condition. So later fishes, from Jale species, fishes evolved. From the fishes, amphibians evolved. From the amphibians, reptiles evolved. Reptiles lay shelled eggs. First time they lay shelled eggs. This shell is absent in case of amphibian egg. That's why amphibians lay eggs in water only. Amphibians reproduce in water, young ones develop in water. That's why amphibians are not successful terrestrial animal. First terrestrial animals are amphibians. First successful terrestrial animals are reptiles. The reason is they lay shelled egg. In bird also egg is protected by shell. What is the use of shell? Shell prevent the influence of surrounding environment in the content of egg. So first time in reptile, it is one of the main reason for their success on terrestrial habitat. 200 million years, reptiles dominate the living world. At the time, so largest dinosaur was Tyrannosaurus rex. Tyrannosaurus rex was the largest dinosaur. It measures about 20 feet height. It has a dagger-shaped teeth. So 200 million years ago, some dinosaurs enter into water, evolved into aquatic dinosaur, Ichthyosaurus. So Ichthyosaurus was a aquatic dinosaur. 65 million years ago, dinosaurs were extinct. To believe, one scientist community believed that due to changes in the climate, the dinosaurs failed to survive. That's why dinosaurs extinct. Another view is the dinosaurs evolved into small flying birds. These are the two views regarding extinction of dinosaurs. So from reptiles, aves evolved and mammals evolved. From reptiles, mammals evolved first before evolution of aves. And first mammal resemble like shrew-like animal. First mammal resemble like shrew. Mammals are viviparous. Give birth to young ones. Mammals are viviparous, they give birth to young ones. Mammals are intelligent, so they sense the danger. So mammals sense the danger when compared to other animals. The most important aspect in the evolution is evolution of intelligent human being with the self-consciousness. So the human beings know what happened around us. So due to various activities in future, what type of adverse changes occur in the climate. So man is intelligent and at the same time more possess self-consciousness. Only man and apes possess self-consciousness. So due to our activity, some changes occur in the environment. Only human and apes know. So other animals unable to. So they never possess self-consciousness. They possess only consciousness. Aware of the things what happen around. But today we are doing something. So due to anthropogenic activity, human activity, what type of problems we are going to face in the future. So man already know, but due to greediness, he is doing the same. He is exploit the plants, animals. So self-consciousness. Man is the most intelligent and at the same time possess self-consciousness. So 2000 million years ago, cellular life means life is in the form of cells, means first unicellular animals, unicellular animal, protozoan, euglena, like that unicellular animal. 2000 million years ago cellular life evolved from non-cellular life. How non-cellular life evolved from non-cellular life we don't know. 500 million years ago invertebrates evolved. 350 million years ago jawless fishes evolved. 320 million years ago seaweeds and few plants evolved, and they invade the terrestrial habitat. So first living organism on the land, plants only, not animals. Next one is from jawless fishes, fishes evolved. From fishes, amphibians evolved. From amphibians, reptiles evolved. Reptiles lay shelled eggs. The shell prevents the influence of surrounding environment on the content of egg. That's why they lead successful mode of life on land. Amphibians are the first land vertebrates, but first successful land vertebrates are reptiles. Dinosaurs also belong to reptilia only. So the dinosaurs dominated the earth for 200 million years. The largest dinosaur was a Tyrannosaurus rex. It is 20 feet height, had dagger-shaped teeth. Some dinosaurs enter into water, evolved into aquatic dinosaur, Ichthyosaurus. Ichthyosaurus is a aquatic dinosaur. Dinosaurs extinct 65 million years ago. So two views regarding extinction. One scientist community believed that due to changes in the climatic conditions, dinosaurs extinct. Another scientist community thought that the dinosaurs evolved into small flying birds. From reptiles, mammals and aves evolved. First mammal resemble like shoe-like mammal. Mammals are viviparous except few like Ornithorhynchus, duck-billed platypus, 2 or 3 genera viviparous. So they give birth to young ones only. Aquatic mammals, dolphin, whales, sea cow, they are aquatic mammals, completely live in water only. Most important aspect in the evolution is evolution of man with more intelligence and self-consciousness. In remote past, South America had fauna resemble like fauna, animal species resemble like horse, hippopotamus, bear, rabbit. North America had gorillas, chimpanzees, elephants, tigers, lions. So that means South America and North America in the remote past had different type of fauna, different type of animal species. Due to movement of earth crust plates, North America connected to South America. North American fauna killed the South American fauna. Today, both South America and North America contain same type of fauna. Geographical distribution of organisms, distribution of animals on the earth, known as zoogeography. Previously, South America fauna resemble like horse, hippopotamus, bear, rabbit. So North America contain advanced eutherians. Due to movement of earth crust plates, North America connected to South America. Through land isthmus, the North American fauna migrated to South America and killed the existing South American fauna. Today, same type of fauna seen in North America and South America. Similarly, Australia. Prototherians means egg-laying mammals. Almost all marsupials with one or two genus only in South America. So prototherians, all prototherian, most of the marsupials confined to Australia. Australia continent. In other continents, total 7 continents, in other continents, no prototherian and marsupials. Reason is, in all continents, when eutherians, advanced mammals are evolved, at the time Australia is separated from other continents. Ocean separate the Australian continent. The evolved eutherian failed to migrate to Australia. So that's why till today in Australia, prototherians and marsupials are well developed, represented by maximum number of fauna. In other continents, evolved eutherian kill the prototherians and marsupials. That's why prototherians and marsupials absent in other continents. So zoogeography also explain the path of organic evolution. Eutherian means chimpanzees, gorillas, lions, tigers. So when eutherians evolved, at the time Australia is separated from other continents. Evolved eutherians failed to migrate to Australia. In other continents, evolved eutherian killed the prototherians and metatheria. No prototheria, no metatheria in other continents. So, due to absence of advanced eutherian in Australia, till today, prototherians and marsupials represented by several genera. So, geography also explain or support the organic evolution. One more point he mentioned, evolution of elephant, dog, camel, a special stories. What is the inner meaning? That means complete fossils of different stages of elephant, horse, camel available in different places on the earth. By studying the fossil, we came to know evolution is a slow process. A new species is evolved after several millions of years. In case of horse, Eocene of Eohippus evolved into Equus in Pleistocene after 12 crores of years. So that's why author mentioned evolution of horse, camel, and these are special stories. Now we discuss evolution of human being. Dryopithecus and Ramapithecus. Were exist 15 million years ago. They are hominoids. They are hominoids. What are hominoids? Hominoids means ancestors of apes and human being. Hominoids. Ancestor of apes and human being known as hominoids. Dryopithecus and Ramapithecus were hominoids. They were lived 15 million years ago. They resemble like gorilla and chimpanzee. Appearance, hairy, numerous hair. Dryopithecus more resemble like ape. Ramapithecus more resemble like man. Later, the fossils available at Ethiopia and Tanzania reveal next stage is hominid. Hominid means ancestors of human being. Next stage is hominid, Australopithecus. Australopithecus. Hominid lived 3 to 4 million years ago. Lived 3 to 4 million years ago. Cranial capacity 600 cc. Cranial capacity 600 cc. They ate fruits only. They ate fruits only. They used stone weapons for protection. Stone weapons for protection. Australopithecus was lived. Hominoids lived 3 to 4 million years ago. So, in hominoids, Australopithecus is one of the hominoids lived 2 million years ago. 2 million years ago. Australopithecus, they ate fruits only, used stone weapons. First human being like Homo habilis. Homo habilis. Cranial capacity is 650 to 800. 650 to 800 cc. First human being like Homo habilis. 650 to 800 cc. Same, they ate fruits, used stone weapons, and they lived 1.5 million years ago. 1.5 million years ago. Next stage is Homo erectus. They also lived 1.5 million years ago. Cranial capacity 900 cc. Cranial capacity 900 cc. The fossils of erectus was available in 3 places. So Java, Peking and Heidelberg. The fossil of Homo erectus available at Java known as Java man, Java ape man. Similarly, the fossil available in Peking man. The fossil available at Heidelberg, Germany, Heidelberg man. Peking in China. So first time Homo erectus used fire. First time used fire to cook the food. First time used fire. So lived 1.5 million years ago and ate meat. Ate meat. First time he ate meat. Homo erectus. Next stage is Neanderthalensis. Homo neanderthalensis. So cranial capacity 1400 cc. Lived 1 million to 40,000 years ago. 1 million to 1 lakh to 40,000 years ago. 1 lakh to 40,000 years ago. 1 lakh to 40,000 years ago. So Homo neanderthalensis. So unique character of Neanderthalensis, cranial capacity 1400 cc. Cranial capacity 1400 cc. First time used hide. Hide means a skin of dead animals to cover the body. First time Neanderthalensis perform buried their dead. Buried their dead means he perform last rites. So buried their dead. So before Neanderthalensis, if family members die, they left the body in the same area. So first time Homo neanderthalensis perform last rites, and first time use the hide to cover the body, hide, skin of the animals. Next one is modern man evolved 75,000 to 10,000 years ago, that is Ice Age. So Homo sapiens fossilis is the scientific name of Cro-Magnon man. He is famous for cave paintings. Cranial capacity 1650 cc, famous for cave paintings. So cave painting one done by Cro-Magnon man. Scientific name is Homo sapiens fossilis. So later Homo sapiens, modern man Homo sapiens. So started cultivation 10,000 years ago. Once he started cultivation, he constructed the houses near the banks of the rivers. So civilization begins. Evolution of human being. Evolution of human being is not linear, straight line. So Dryopithecus, Ramapithecus were hominoids. Hominoids means ancestors of apes and human being. They lived 15 million years ago. They resemble like gorilla and chimpanzee. Had numerous hair on the body. Later, the fossil available at Ethiopia, Tanzania reveals that next stage is hominids. Hominids means immediate ancestor of human being. And Australopithecus also hominid. So hominids evolved 3 to 4 million years ago. Australopithecus was a hominid. It lived 2 million years ago in the eastern grasslands of East Africa. They ate fruits only, used stone weapons for defense. Next one is Homo habilis. First human like Homo habilis, cranial capacity 650 to 800 cc. They also ate fruit, used stone weapons, lived 1.5 million years ago. Next stage is Homo erectus. They also contemporary to Homo habilis. The fossil records reveal at Java, Central Java, reveals another stage Homo erectus. So 3 fossils of Homo erectus available. One fossil in the Central Java known as Java ape man. One fossil available in Peking man. One fossil available at Heidelberg in Germany, Heidelberg man. First time Homo erectus used fire, ate meat only. Next one is Homo neanderthalensis, cranial capacity 1400 cc, carnivore, feed on flesh of other organisms, lived 1 lakh to 40,000 years ago. So due to large cranial capacity when compared to ancestors, he used the hide to cover the body. Hide is the dry skin of animals, and perform last rites, buried their dead. If family members died, he buried the body of the family member. So perform last rites. Next one is Ice Age. 75,000 to 10,000 years ago, temperature is very low, that is known as Ice Age. In Ice Age, modern man, European man evolved, Homo sapiens fossilis. Homo sapiens fossilis cranial capacity 1650 cc. So famous for cave paintings. He done cave paintings 18,000 years ago. Next one, Homo sapiens is the modern human being evolved from Homo sapiens fossilis. So first modern man evolved in Africa, migrated to all other continents. So 10,000 years ago cultivation started. Once he started the cultivation, so construct the houses near the banks of the rivers. So in this manner civilization also began 10,000 years ago. So these are the various stages in the evolution of human being. Dryopithecus, Ramopithecus, hominoids. Australopithecus, hominid. Homo habilis, first man-like ancestor. Homo erectus, Homo neanderthalensis. Homo habilis and Australopithecus both were fruit eating. Homo erectus, meat eating. Homo neanderthalensis, Homo sapiens fossilis. Homo neanderthalensis, Homo sapiens fossilis, carnivore. And Homo sapiens is a omnivore, feed on both plant material and animal material. Cave paintings done by Homo sapiens fossilis 18,000 years ago. Cultivation begins around 10,000 years ago. So evolution of human being. Now we discuss Stanley Miller experiment. Stanley Miller experiment. In 1953, S.L. Miller was an American scientist. He created in 1953, S.L. Miller created primitive atmosphere in the glass apparatus. Primitive earth atmosphere was a reducing atmosphere. He created reducing atmosphere in the glass apparatus, means no oxygen. He has taken methane, ammonia, hydrogen and water vapor. He introduced tungsten electrodes. These tungsten electrodes generate 800 degrees Celsius temperature, high temperature. In the primitive earth atmosphere, 5000 temperature. So 800 degrees Celsius simulate the primitive earth temperature. Simulate means imitate. That's why this experiment also known as simulation experiment. Imitate the high early earth temperature. So these substances react, and these substances connected to another flask contain boiled water. Before the content released into trapper, they allow the content in a condenser. While the content is passing through condenser, the temperature decreases. It stimulates the decrease of earth temperature. Finally, after few days, he observed in the trapper nitrogen bases, sugars, fats are formed in the trapper. In this manner, in the same experiment, they obtained all types of nucleic acids, all types of amino acids, 20 amino acids they obtained. So in the same manner, in the primitive earth, all these 20 amino acids are formed in the oceanic water. So later, nucleic acids are formed. Nucleic acids react with protein. Nucleoproteins are formed. Nucleoproteins are the complex organic molecule. From the nucleoprotein, non-cellular life evolved. So S.L. Miller experiments support the co-sorbate theory. Chemical evolution followed by biological evolution. Important question for PU, 5 marks. So S.L. Miller in 1953 conducted an experiment. This experiment support the co-sorbate theory. He created the primitive earth atmosphere, no oxygen. So in a flask, he took the methane, ammonia, hydrogen, water vapor. He installed tungsten electrodes. They generate 800 degrees Celsius temperature. In another flask, boiled water. The boiled water also increased the temperature. He continued this experiment for a few days. Later, he allowed the content of the flask into a trapper via condenser. So in condenser, what happened? Used cool water. The user in the condenser become hot. So in this manner, to reduce the temperature of the content, he used the condenser. While content is passing through condenser, the temperature of the content decreases. It imitates the decrease of earth atmosphere. Initially 5000, later 4000, 3000, so 2000, 1000, 500. So now in most of the places, in deserts 50. In the remaining places, our average temperature on earth now is 15 degrees Celsius. So temperature decreases. In the trapper, after a few days, he observed nitrogen bases, sugars, fats. So amino acids also, all 20 amino acids are formed. In the same manner, in primitive earth, all 20 amino acids are formed in the oceanic water. You already know, due to decrease of temperature, water condensed in the form of rain reach the earth surface. As a result, canals, rivers, oceans are formed. So mineral rocks in the ocean dissolved. As a result, free radicals CH2 are formed. From these free radical organic substances, finally nucleic acids, proteins react with nucleic acids, nucleoproteins are formed. From the nucleoproteins, first life evolved. So, S.L. Miller experiment support the co-surrogate theory proposed by A. Oparin and Haldane. So, we accepted co-surrogate theory. So, first chemical evolution followed by biological evolution. First life originated from the chemical, then onwards life originated from the pre-existing life. S.L. Miller experiment. So tungsten electrodes generate 800 cc. In the trapper, obtained nitrogen bases, sugars and fat. The tungsten electrodes emitted 800 degrees cc. It imitate high temperature of primitive earth. He used condenser. While the content is passing through condenser, the temperature of the content reduces. It stimulates the reduction of temperature in the primitive earth atmosphere. So tomorrow we discuss the PU questions. Once again, few concepts. Lamarck theory. I revise the concepts. Lamarck theory. Based on three principles. Influence of environment, use and disuse theory, inheritance of acquired characters, inheritance of acquired characters. Scientist community accepted due to influence of environment, changes occur in the organism. Due to use and disuse also, due to influence of environment and use and disuse, animals or organism gained some character during their lifetime, but they never inherited. So scientist community accepted the first two, discard the inheritance of acquired characters. According to Lamarck, how the present day long neck giraffe evolved. At the time, due to drought condition, the present day ancestor of present day giraffe resemble like deer with a short neck, short forelimb. So, in order to reach the greater foliage, at the time due to drought, grasses not available. So they stretch the neck, stretch the forelimb. As a result, neck and forelimb enlarges due to use. So it is acquired character. So inherited to next generation. After several generations, the present day long neck giraffe evolved. According to Lamarck. According to Darwin, due to variation, neck size increases, not due to usage of neck and forelimb, neck increases. Due to variation, neck size increases. And these variation favorable to nature. So nature select. That's why after several generations, the present day long neck giraffes were evolved. According to Darwin. According to De Vries. So long neck giraffes evolved from short neck giraffe due to mutation only. So sudden heritable change. So new species belong to one species and parent belong to another species. So without any transitional forms, without any intermediate forms, a new species is evolved according to De Vries. De Vries theory based on mutation. It is also known as saltation, single step mutation. So at present we accepted modern synthetic theory of organic evolution. Mutations are the raw materials. Mutations are the raw materials of evolution. Due to mutation, variation occur, but this variation is not as large as explained by De Vries. So De Vries stated that mutation is large. New species is evolved suddenly without any intermediate forms. Mutation never create large change, explained by De Vries. Due to mutation, variations occur, and these variations inherited to next generation. After several generations only, new species is evolved. So how new species is evolved? Due to mutation, variations occur. These variations inherited to next generation. After several generations, the present day long neck giraffes were evolved.